o, Egba-Yewa. Also, the acting chairman of the Traditional Council, the Olu of Imashayi, Ọba Gbadebo Adesola Oni, àwọn náà kọ̀wé sí wa, wọ́n gbàdúrà bí kábíyèsí náà ṣe gbà pé ọdún yìí á yábò o, Ọlọ́run ní fẹ́ lè ṣàṣemọ́ fún wa o. Right now, I'm going to give the microphone to the chairman of the occasion, Dr. Oluremi Ilupeju, for his message to us. Mr. Chairman, sir.
So that I won't forget anything. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you to the Egba-Yewa Descendants Association Lisabi Night fundraising gala. I will start by thanking the MC for such a glowing introduction. Seriously, I thought she was talking about somebody else, because I don't see myself that way. I'm only doing what comes naturally, giving back to our people. And I wish that every one of us can and should strive to make a difference. Having said that, I would like to say that I feel very much privileged to be given the opportunity to co-chair this occasion. This is a fundraising event that will benefit so many causes in Egba-Yewa. Tonight is the 13th Lisabi Night and the 15th year anniversary of the Egba-Yewa Descendants Association of Washington, D.C. The Egba-Yewa Descendants Association is committed to the improvement of the lives of Egba-land, of the people of Egba-land. Therefore, we are here tonight to help them raise funds for projects that's very dear to the heart and conscience of the Egba-Yewa Descendants Association. Funds are needed for the improvement of health and welfare, education, infrastructure maintenance, farming and agriculture, clean water, sanitation, transportation, and so on and so forth. Everything that I've listed and more are basic things that are needed for any society to function properly. These are things that the government of any nation or state should provide for its people. Yet, the people of Egba-land lack many of these basic amenities. The Egba-Yewa Descendants Association of Washington, D.C. knows that the government cannot or is not willing to do it. The result is that our people suffer and the society remains unprogressive and unfulfilled. So the time has come for us to look out for our people. It is time for us to start giving back. Many of us have had the privilege to travel abroad, to go to school, to get our education, to start our businesses, and better ourselves. But we have turned our backs to our brothers and sisters back home, who are not so privileged. So let's not forget them. Let's not forget the families that could not afford to feed their children one decent meal a day. School children who could not afford to buy books or pencils, much less school uniform or school lunch. School and community libraries that are empty rooms and buildings. School buildings that are dilapidated and can collapse at any time, injuring or even killing our children. School systems that could not afford to pay the teachers. Pregnant women who cannot get decent care and safe delivery of their babies. The maternal mortality in Nigeria is 1 in 43. That means out of every 43 women who's pregnant and trying to have a baby, one will die. When you compare that to the US, it's 1 in 4,300. Children who could not afford to get life-saving basic immunization against malaria, typhoid, tetanus, polio, and hepatitis. Hospitals that have no basic supplies, such as alcohol, gauze, bed sheets, so that patients have to buy and bring those items on undergo treatments. Farmers who cannot grow and harvest their crops because they have no money for pesticides or basic farming help. Roads that are dead traps. Automobiles that are not well maintained. I could go on and on, but what is the point? So I say to all of you, in the words of President Obama during his campaign, yes, we can. We can help our people where governments have failed. We can give scholarships to needy students. We can stock libraries with books. We can make health care affordable for our people. We can provide supplies to our public hospitals, clinics, and dispensaries. We can help pregnant women get basic prenatal care and safe delivery, thereby improving our maternal and infant mortality rate. We can help improve and maintain our infrastructures, roads, buildings, and transportation. We can help farmers become more productive so that we can feed our people. These are tasks and projects that are doable if we have the will, which the Egba-Yewa Descendants Association has in abundance. But funds, they don't have. And that's why I'm imploring you and begging you to go deep into your pockets tonight and donate generously to these worthy causes. It's all about money. Without money, none of these projects can get off the ground. At this time of economic uncertainty, we cannot put our eggs in one basket. We should start looking towards making Nigeria a better place for us and future generations. Many of us remember when we were growing up in Nigeria, the atmosphere was conducive to learning and receiving quality education. But today, it's not quite the same. Things have changed for the worse. Nigerians have always been a very proud and smart people. But the way things are going on, Nigeria will be left behind in the global economy, education, healthcare, and technology. We should have a hand in not letting that happen. We owe ourselves and the future generation. The true test of a good son or daughter who has done good is not to forget where they come from. And the Egba-Yewa Descendants Association have come up in a big way in that department. It's now up to us to support them so that they can move to the next level. So this is why humanitarianism, be it from individuals or non-governmental organizations, like this association today, is going to be our salvation. Charity begins at home. Big Gates can only do so much. We carry the majority of the load ourselves. And that's why I'm appealing to you once again to please give generously tonight. May God reward you abundantly. Together we can make Egba-land and Nigeria a better place again. Once again, I thank you for coming, and I thank the Egba-Yewa Descendants Association for giving me the opportunity to be a part of this.
Thank you very much, Dr. Olupeju. That was very beautiful. It captured the essence of why we're here tonight. And I hope the message has sunk in, and we will do as he has requested. Before we move on, I'd like to recognize and invite someone who's very dear to this organization. Most of us who are members are very privileged. She's been a rock and pillar of this organization for a number of years. She is our matron, Chief Mrs. Bola Shotomi Kuti. Please, a shout out the wall. Mrs. Kuti, for those who don't know, is a very generous person, always coming to our aid anytime we ask her. Through her generosity, she was recognized by our father, the Egba-Yewa, as Yaalaje of Egba-Yewa. She's planning a big celebration coming soon. Please give her another round of applause. Otun Yaalaje, thank you, sir.
Ìyàwó boy, man yìí, princess ni o, ọmọọba àná ni, nǹkan tó ṣe ń kó sí lẹ́nu yìí. Màmá wa Ọ̀tún Ìyálájé, ààrẹ Ìyálájé of Egbaland ni wọ́n. Kábíyèsí ọba Michael Adédọ̀tun Àrẹ̀mú Gbádébọ̀ Òkúkẹ́nù kẹrin ló dẹ̀ fún wọn ní oyè yìí. Òkúkẹ́nù a dẹ̀ máa ṣe ìwúyè wọn fi rán mi o, mo gbọ́ ni o. A máa ṣe ìwúyè yìí láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà round the corner. Àwọn tá a bá fìgbé pè nìkan náà máa wá àbímà wọ́n ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá wa kí wọn káàbọ̀ pẹ̀lú àtẹ́wọ́. Láti ṣe agbátẹrù ti àwọn tí wọ́n wà ní orí high table níbí báyìí, mo fẹ́ pe Sẹ́nétọ̀ Kọ́lá Àkànní àti olórí wọn kí wọ́n máa bọ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá mi gbé wọn dìde. Senator Kọ́lá Àkànní was the past chairman of Osun Association and the past chairman of Yoruba Alliance. Thank you, sir. I also like to invite Mrs. Tokosi Giwa to also come to the high table, please. The president of the Egba Association of Philadelphia. Mrs. Famakiwa, please. Please come to the high table, ma'am. Dr. Sahid Olatokunbo Badamosi. Dr. Badamosi, please. The error is regretted. I have just been corrected that the president of Egba, the error is regretted now. Oh, okay. Mrs. Fajimi. Mrs. Fajimi, please. Want to go to the... Oh, okay.
Thank you. Moving right along, while we await the arrival of our very special guest, the chair lady, we would like to call on the president of the association, Mr. Oloyede Oladapo Senior, to give his presidential address.
Ekujoko. It's my pleasure to welcome you all. I appreciate your presence here. I want to thank God for making it possible for us to be here tonight. I want to thank God for everything He has done for us. In His name, I will walk the walk. Thank you for being here tonight. Tonight, I'm pleased, honored indeed, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for being part of this event. Since I have the privilege of knowing you, you've been a role model, an inspiration, and I'll tell you why. It's one of the Nigerians that you can call anytime when it's a Yoruba matter, when it's a Nigerian affair, it's ready to step in. I thank the Lord for giving us Dr. Olubuju. Thank you so much. May the good Lord continue to favor you, sir. It's been an inspiration because of the way he puts Nigeria affair in his heart. We are very blessed to have you. I also want to thank our father, Otumba, Dr. Ebikole. It's an honor to know you, sir. Anytime we call him, he's ready to go. Just tell me, Basi, tell me what you need. Tell me. I told him exactly what I had in mind for the association. And he said, you got two options. The first option is the government, which you're trying to pursue. It's going to take a long time. Second option is the private. It's going to be quick. And that's one of the projects that I have for the association, which is housing development. Within the short period of time, he got it done. Thank you, sir. God will continue to bless you. My big sister, I don't know how you do it, but God will continue to favor you. Anytime we call on her, she's ready. God will continue to favor you. We appreciate your contribution to the Yoruba community and Nigeria in general. I'm not going to bore you with, speeches. You can read my speech in the program, but I'll tell you one thing while we are here tonight. One of the core community services that we provide is education. And for the last 9 years, Egba-Yewa has been in the forefront of sponsoring underprivileged students. We'll be providing tuition supplements to indigenous of Egba and Yewa. And we want to continue to do that. And one of the other projects that we're back on is the rehabilitation of schools. Last year, we, through a raffle draw, 2 schools were selected, one from Yewa and one from Egba. And one from Egba is called St. Peter's Anglican Primary School, and the other one is Lisabi. So I went home back in April to see the structure. It's unbelievable. Basically, I was privileged when I was growing up to go to primary school and secondary school. That's nothing to write home about. The infrastructure is nothing. And the children were basically going to school in tattered clothes. I almost broke down in tears. When I got home, I told my wife, she said, wow, give me 10 students, I'm going to adopt 10 students. And I got to the meeting, I told my members, they said, okay, we got to do something. So I want to appeal to everybody tonight. We do now beat, but it's just that we can't do it all. And that's the reason why we're here. We want to be able to put the school back in shape because the structure is completely, the roof, the building, is basically torn down. So we want to appeal to you, no matter how small it is, help us. And I can guarantee you that we will continue to give you feedback, no matter how small or how large. We'll take it. Thank you very much.
The next on the agenda is dinner. Please, we will employ our musician to give us interlude while we serve dinner. A bit of logistics, please. The food is free. We are not charging you tonight. Drinks, plentiful. We are not charging you because we believe that in return, you will help us achieve our aim. Please enjoy the food. Whatever you want to drink, either you go to the table there or to the window there, or you call one of the servers. They provide for you. When I say it is free, I mean the non-alcoholic, because this is a fundraising night. If you want to imbibe, we have Guinness, we have Heineken, red wine, Irish cream, NC, whatever you want to drink, just a token donation of $3 per drink. The bathroom is outside this hall to your left if you need to go. While the serving is going on, we'd like to recognize in our midst tonight Chief Amolegbe, who is the past president of the Kwara Association and past chairman of the Yoruba Alliance. Chief Amolegbe, please. Please stand to be recognized. Please, can you join us on the high table, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, because the next item is item 7, which is food. Steaming hot food. Delicious. Of our cheerleading for tonight, in the person of Princess Mrs. Olayemi Ajibola Agbeke Mayowa. Mrs. Olayemi Agbeke Mayowa was born to Chief and Mrs. C.A. Asaba in Jos, Northern Nigeria. She attended St. Peter's Primary School, Ile-Ife, and proceeded to Our Ladies Girls High School, Ile-Ife, where she graduated in 1973, and she continued her education at Maria Azomta Hospital, Adeokuta, from 1974 to 1977, where she became a licensed midwife. She moved on to receive her registered nurse license from the University College Hospital, known as UCH, Oyo State, from 1977 to 1979. In December 1979, she joined her husband, Mr. Abimbola Mayowa, in the United States of America and got married in July 1981. After her marriage, she continued her education and attended Province College, RI Province, where she received a bachelor degree in Health Services Administration. After working briefly in the nursing homes, she established Princess Boutique, located in Providence. Is that Rhode Island? She is noted for her generous support to churches, clubs, and non-profit organizations in Nigeria and USA. She has received several awards for her good deeds. The good Lord blessed her marriage with 2 loving, wonderful, and caring children, Kayode and Abiola Mayowa. Mama wa ní orúkọ gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ akíyíká àti ìrètí yín inú wa dùn pé nípa wa ní ayọ̀ àti àlàáfíà. Decisions tẹ́ ti make tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ tí ó bá jẹ́ pé ẹ mọ kókó inú ìròyìn tí a fi ṣarajọ ní àṣálẹ́ bí president wa ṣe sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan nínú short speech wọn. Tí ẹ bá wo ewé karùn-ún program yìí, ẹ rí àwọn ìdí pàtàkì tí a fi ṣe ètò yìí láti parí àwọn project tí a ń ṣe lọ́wọ́ ní Nàìjíríà. Nàìjíríà tí ẹ bá tọwọ́ bà owó lẹ máa mú jáde ọwọ́ yóò ní kásá ní àpò. By Descendants Association, Washington, D.C. on your 13th biannual Lisabi Night anniversary celebration. I am proud and blessed to be part of this worthy anniversary. Thank you, ma'am. Chief Dr. Boduri and Chief Dr. Mrs. Yesterday Adeniji have me congratulate the President, Mr. Oluyede Oladapo, the executives and entire members of the Egba-Yewa Descendants Association in Washington, D.C. on their 13th Lisabi Night and fundraising party. Ìlú Ẹ̀gbá gbé gbogbo wa o, a ó kéré oko délé o, àmín. The President, executive and members of Egba Club of New York Incorporation rejoice for the President and members of Egba-Yewa Descendants Association, Washington, D.C. on their 13th Lisabi Night and fundraising event. There can be no failure to a man who has not lost his courage, his character, self-respect, or self-confidence. He remains king. That's by Harrison Sweet Martin. Egba-Yewa, long live Egba Club of New York, long live Egba-Yewa Descendants Association, Washington, D.C., long live Egba National Association Incorporation, USA and Canada. Dr. Olufemi Falade, General Secretary, Tunde Niniola, Social and Publicity Secretary, Dr. Suleiman Ololade Aipana, President. Congratulations, Egba-Yewa Descendants Association, Washington, D.C. on your 13th Lisabi Night and fundraising event. Mrs. Ronke Ogunsola, Omo Oronu, Omo Yala, Yewasa. Congratulations to Egba-Yewa Descendants Association, Washington, D.C. on their annual 13th Lisabi Night fundraising from the President, the executives, and all the members of the Ijebu Association of the United States of America, Washington, D.C. metro area. Mrs. Modupe Von. Hope and Joy Services, LLC, 13 C Street, 8, Laurel, Maryland, 277. Equal tag and title services. Why wait for endless hours at the MBA when you can get your tag and title service request? They offer immediate vehicle registration and renewal services, out-of-state tag title and services, MOP, specialty and vehicle registration and services. Chief and Chief Mrs. Tony Sholajiwa Tokosi and Ms. Mamiya Sholekan Diwa Tokosi, Ọmọlẹ́yìn Obe of Toko, the Kopa, Egbaland and family, extend our congratulations to our dear uncle, Prince Adeda.
Your food. Sincere apologies to the high table. We are going to buy. We're going to start the main occasion, that is asking for your help. As we've been saying, it. The reason why we're here is that time. It's that time. Before we start, just a little bit. Some people ask, why do we do this? This association, anyone who is a member, is a voluntary membership association. We know a lot of you really do want to help. For some, you're trying to find the avenue. For others, you don't know where to start. But for the member of the